Peace and love. I'm going to do a lover's reading this morning. Lately, I've had a few cards come up with the lovers and the 5 of Swords and 7 of Swords. And so I want to do a lover's reading for anybody who might need one. And if you all have watched my lover's readings before, my readings have to do about the self. So the masculine and feminine energy within the self. So you can watch my lover's reading and it could be just about you and coming into balance with yourself, or it could be about you in a partnership, okay? The reading should always be about you, okay? A lot of times, lovers' readings on this platform tend to be of a toxic nature, and I try not to fall into those traps. Um, you know if you're dealing with somebody that's positive for you. You know if you're dealing with somebody who truly has love and kindness in their heart for you. If you are waiting for someone that's in a relationship with someone else, that's not the best move, okay? In situations like that, you should always focus on your healing and focus on yourself, okay? In this reading, I pulled cards for the masculine energy and for the feminine energy. Like I said, you should be able to look at this reading and see both sides and maybe see where you can make changes in your life based on the energies we pull for both, okay? Finding a true love partnership or coming into true union is coming into union with the self, all right? Being fully who you are. These readings help you along with that, okay? It shouldn't be anything toxic about receiving a reading. Any type of reading should always, and of course it's going to be negative. We're dealing with negative energies and we're transmuting those. But when I see readings, sometimes it's about another person. This person's doing this person's saying that, this person is doing this. This person doesn't like you, this person. It shouldn't be about other people. Who cares what somebody says? Who cares if somebody likes me or not? Do I like myself is the main thing. This person is a karmic, this person, whatever. And if you're dealing with somebody that's dealing with a karmic, that's something they have to work through, okay? That's their own healing journey. So on this channel, we're focused on our healing journey and how we can help others through their healing process, okay? So let's get started. I just wanted to clarify that because I get love readings can sometimes make me nervous, not giving them, but seeing them, and I know that those readings keep people trapped. And so don't allow a reader to keep you trapped. Don't allow a reader to keep you in a space of negativity. And don't get readings where the focus is always somebody else. The focus should always be on you and what you need to do to move forward. So today we're going to do the Spirit Animal Oracle and the Forge's Daughter Tarot. And this was an indie, a Kickstarter campaign. And then we'll also pull some crystal cards. So let's get started. All right, Spirit, thank you so much. Thank you, Most High, for another day. Thank you, angels, for your protection and your guidance. Thank you, ancestors, for your strength, for your awareness. As we continue to move forward in a spirit of healing and a spirit of love, what message do you have for us for the masculine and feminine energy to bring us both into balance, either coming into balance with each other in a partnership, a spiritual partnership, or coming into balance with ourselves, which is ultimately the first step towards any powerful partnership. Can we learn and continue to grow while we're together? Yes. But you want to come into a partnership being fully who you are. We'll do the masculine energy first. Spirit, what messages do you have for the masculine energies? Those that might be watching. We'll just do 2 cards for both. What are they working through? What are they moving towards? What type of blockages might be there for them? What lessons are they integrating and learning from? Let's see. One more. Thank you, angels. And I'm going to pull both of them at the same time. So we have time to heal. We have the snake spirit. All right. So already the masculine energy is dealing with, because that snake spirit is about transmutation. It's about transformation. It's about shedding the old and moving into the new, shedding the old skin, shedding the old environments. But the snake energy is also dealing with those who would have us entangled as well. And the transformation is beautiful. So trying to find that spirit, that courage to move into a spiritual transformation. The snake spirit also deals with spiritual transformations, higher level knowledge, okay? And so spirit is saying that you are on your way. I'm going to quickly glance at what's on the bottom. So be gentle, bring a gentle touch. So as you're healing yourself, as you're going through this new movement, you're coming into a new awareness. You want to be kind. So you want to speak kind things into your being. You also want to make sure that you are in kind environments that help you nurture yourself and bring about a spirit of maybe self-love, self-care, self-healing. Removing yourself away from any harsh energies here with the snake spirit. All right, let me get 2 cards for the feminine energy. Thank you, Spirit. What are we working on right now? What are we working to heal? How are we growing spiritually? How are we moving forward with power, with confidence, with faith, with love? How are we walking out fully as ourselves? Give me 2 cards, Spirit. Thank you. All right, let's see. Let's see what we have. So the feminine energy, trust in the magic, okay? So believing that beautiful things are happening, even though we don't see them, even though we might not even feel them, okay? But having that faith, knowing that things are coming about in the way they're meant to, based on your life purpose, based on what's been... All right, sweetie, my cat is here with me. Based on what's meant for you in this lifetime. Also, with this white raven spirit here, the way this bird looks, embracing our differences, embracing maybe we look different, maybe we dress or act different, maybe we stand out, and maybe in the past that might have been seen as a negative, or it might have made you feel a certain way. But Spirit is saying that this is your power. All right, time to collaborate. So, not being... Hold on. Ninja, move, sweetie. All right. So being in a spirit where we can work with others, okay? So collaborating with others here on the physical plane, but also collaborating with others in the spiritual realm, okay? Making sure that we are talking with our guides, talking with our ancestors. And so on the bottom we have be generous of spirit, okay? So sharing our gifts with other people, sharing our wisdom and our knowledge, not being locked away, coming out of the house, coming out into the world, letting people see who we are, okay? Allowing this part of ourselves to shine, the one that seems to be a little bit different, okay? Right, so that's what we're focusing on, being generous of spirit. Let me get one for both. For the masculine and feminine together. Masculine and feminine energy together. Just one to put right here in the middle. Be fearless and be bold. And that's one thing we talk about on this channel, to truly love someone. To truly love yourself is to be fearless and to be bold. But if you're coming into union with someone, especially if it's a spiritual match or a love match, a soulmate union, a lot of times there are barriers put in place because there are lessons that you have to move through. Sometimes these connections aren't easy to come into. There might be things that are there. There might be doubts and fears, okay? So Spirit is saying we have to be bold in our actions and in our beliefs. On the bottom, trust in the great mystery. If you feel that you are meant to be somewhere, to be with someone, to be yourself in a certain way, then you have to trust in the great mystery, okay? So give me one moment. Ninja. Sorry about that. She'll probably be right back. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes when she hears me talking, especially with this, because I'm working with spiritual energies too, and she's a spirit being as well, so she resonates with it. All right, but she's clawing at my legs, trying to get up here. All right, so give me one card here for the masculine energy. Let's see what we get. We're already starting to paint a picture of what's going on, what we're working with, both masculine and feminine. So let's see. Thank you. All right, so the King of Wands. All right, beautiful energy. So the King of Wands is a card of leadership. It's stepping into your true self, stepping into your power, whatever that is for you. Embracing your power, embracing your voice, embracing your vision. The King of Wands is a passionate king. So his passions drive him, okay? Sometimes that can be to his detriment, but honestly, to move with fire, that's how you get things done. So the King of Wands, or the masculine energy, especially with this snake spirit, is a highly spiritual person, okay? A person that's able to burn through negativity, burn through blockages, okay? Maybe blockages for themselves, blockages for other people. Maybe he's called to work in that way. And I'm just going to use the word he, but this could be masculine or feminine. Powerful speaker, powerful visionary, powerful healer, okay? And also the ability to not only to bring about spiritual healing in themselves and others, but the ability to bring about transformation within themselves and others, okay? So very powerful energy here with the King of Wands. This is the potential. This is the potential of this masculine energy with the fearlessness and being bold. Queen of Cups. So I'm going to take this as well. Also, along with that fire and that passion, that heat, having to temper it with the energy of the Queen of Cups. So calming the mind, slowing the body down, going into the intuitive self, the softer self, bringing about a temperance of both of these emotions, okay? The fire is what we use to power the vision forward. But in order to understand or know the vision, we have to tap into the Queen of Cups energy. So right now might not be the time for the King of Wands. It might be more of a time for the Queen of Cups, because we have the snake energy. So you're going through a transformation right now. And we also saw be gentle earlier. So the Queen of Wands urges us to be gentle with ourselves. So it's a time for self-healing, self-love, and self-care. Honoring the self, slowing down, trusting in the heart. Okay? Trusting in the heart. All right, so let's see really quickly. Let me get one card for the feminine energy. Thank you, Ninja. It means a lot to me. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you. All right. She's decided just to sit here and watch, and that makes me happy. Thank you, Spirit. Give me one message for the feminine energy. All right, so the Four of Wands. Where do you feel at peace? Where do you feel at home? Okay? Time to collaborate. Are you working in spaces that are healing for you? Are you working in spaces that allow you to be yourself? Are you dealing with people that allow you to be yourself and allow yourself to fully shine through? The Four of Wands is about comfort in who you are, but comfort also in where you are. Celebrating who you are, celebrating where you are, okay? Safe space with the Four of Wands energy. Wands also deal with creativity, passion, and fire. So are you in a safe space where you can create? Okay, we see the cocoon here. Are you in a space where you can come out this cocoon and you can be free? You can speak freely. You can create freely. And that's the energy here for the feminine. Who are we collaborating with? Okay. If you are not in a space where you're collaborating with those that share your vision, don't forget about the ancestral energies around you, because they share your vision and they also see it differently than you see it. Okay. They can see it in a different range. We've talked about that many times. All right. Let's see. The Tower. So, time to tear down those uneven foundations, those environments that will keep us stuck, keep us from healing, keep us from being as vibrant as we need to be. I love the Tower card, to be honest. Some people, they're afraid when they see this, but I know the Spirit is working behind the scenes to help me remove anything that will hinder my spiritual growth forward, my ascension. Okay? So, burning it all to the ground, starting fresh. We're in the period now where we have to let some things go with the Tower card. For some, this could be a job. For a lot of them, for a lot of us, it could be a job. It could be a way of life. It could be our home life. It could be anything that's not allowing this bird to walk out just the way it is and to speak just the way it speaks. Okay? So, whatever that is for you, you have to figure that one out. The divine feminine energy is not afraid of the Tower, right? The Tower is the opportunity for change, it's the opportunity for healing. It's what you want to see in a reading, me personally. If there's been any stagnation, if you're not seeing anything that you've been working for come to fruition, it means that something is not quite right in your environment. You need to access that higher knowledge and figure out what it is. But when you see this, that means Spirit is here with you, okay? Spirit is ready to work with you. But the Tower, guys, this Tower card can stay up as long as it can stay here as long as you want to. Even the major arcana requires us to move it along. There are people who stay in negative workplaces their whole lives. There are people who stay in marriages they don't want to be in forever. There are people who stay, you get the point. All right? The Tower card can come up in a reading. The tarot just presents us with the information. It presents us with the energy, okay? The spirit of movement. What could we do if we were being powerful? What could we do if we were being fearless and bold? How could our life open up for us? Okay? How could spirit open up for us? If we move in tandem with spirit. So that's what the tarot does in the Norman and any of these readings and the spiritual advice in working with spirit. The information is there, the change is there. We have to be bold enough to take it. So this tree can remain standing on fire as long as we want it to. But when we make the choice to say, I want to burn it down and I want to turn it to ash, so then go into the earth and replenish it and come back anew, right? So we make that choice. On the bottom, being brave enough to bring that tower into our lives, closing out the chapter, whatever it may be, and going forward knowing that we've integrated and learned all the lessons and saying thank you, Spirit, for it. Thank you for the if it was hard, thank you for that, okay? And that we're able to come out of it bigger, better, and stronger than we were beforehand. All right? We're nothing without the challenges. We're nothing without the hardship. It teaches us. It's the ascension process. It allows the spirit to be lighter once we remove the heaviness or the blocks of things from the past. All right, so let's kind of look at where we are. So we have the masculine energy, maybe dealing with snakes, okay? Who are those? People that don't want to see growth, people that don't want to see movement forward, people that would have them entangled, okay? We're also dealing with spiritual transformations, maybe keeping yourself stuck, all right? And coming out of that, moving into a different energy, allowing the higher self to be the guide, moving into this butterfly energy of transformation, being lighter, okay? Being colorful, allowing your vibrancy to shine through, allowing yourself to be eccentric, okay? Allowing yourself to, and the thing about the butterfly, we have to grasp it while we have it, you know? In those moments of inspiration, we want to hold on to them, we want to utilize them, we want to bring out that King of Wands energy. We have to know when to bring out that fire, when to bring out that movement, when to bring and burst forth that creativity with the King of Wands, and then also when to temper it with the Queen of Wands energy. So it's back and forth, all right? A burst of power with the King of Wands, in comforting and caring for yourself with the Queen of Cups going within, right? So that's the goal, working on both of those energies. The feminine, collaborating with spirit, but also making sure that you're in a space where you're collaborating with those that allow you to be your full self. Moving away from any blockages from the path, from the past, and from on the path. Not being afraid of starting fresh and bringing down a foundation, okay? This could also be ways of thinking about yourself. When I see this here, wanting to be stuck in the old ways of not truly showing your uniqueness or your gifts, or how eccentric you are, or different you are. Kind of similar with the masculine and feminine energy. The spirit is saying it's time to come out and show yourself and be yourself and speak in your true voice. Okay, so that really can just be the tower, that self-awareness energy. No matter what, for both, it's being fearless and being bold. Give me one for both, masculine and feminine energy. What is this reading about? This is how you come into union. This is how you come into union with your spiritual helpmate or your partner. This is how you come into union with yourself. Because me doing this reading, I find elements of myself in the feminine and in the masculine. When I'm able to bring both of those things to balance, then when I walk into a partnership, they see me and they see my light, and it's the same. You have to work on healing first, okay? You come into union with yourself, and then when you walk out, people see your light shining brightly. Can you be with someone and still heal? Yes. Are we ever finished healing? No. We're always healing, we're always growing, we're always learning. It's an ongoing process. We heal and we grow until we move into the next stage of our spiritual life, spiritual journey, transmutate into something different, okay? But we still want people to see our true faces, and that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Showing your true face. If you're dealing with people and you're showing them a false face, if they don't know what you truly look like, if they don't know you look like this, then it's going to be an issue. It's going to be an issue. Because once you get comfortable and once you start to shed off all the layers and take off all the stuff that the world has told you, and next thing you know, you're naked and you look like this bird, this energy, if it hasn't healed, and if you haven't healed, it's not going to work. Because they're going to say, who the heck are you? Who are you? That's just funny to me. It's like, who are you? You wake up in the bed and something. You wake up in the bed with this bird. You know what I'm saying? For somebody, that's going to be startling. That's going to be scary for them. But if you come into the relationship and you're already this bird, it's nothing. You're going to be like, hey, baby, I've been me my whole time. I've been me this whole time. It's no surprises. We don't want to surprise people in the wrong way. This bird is tripping me out, though. I'm happy. I'm happy being this bird. I'm happy being this bird. All right, let's see. Let's get one card. All right, so the heart chakra, good luck. So Spirit is saying that beautiful things open up to you. Your path opens up and you're able to move forward. You're able to move out of entanglements. You're able to move into embracing this tower energy. You're able to be this bird with happiness when you're able to open up your heart, okay? When you are utilizing your heart chakra to make your decisions, okay? The heart is the most powerful decision maker. So we want to make sure that when we're talking about the Wands energy. We're talking about all these other energies that we have our heart space there. That's where the Queen of Cups, that's where she comes in, okay? She's utilizing her heart space. The heart space powers the higher level knowledge. The heart space powers the higher self. The heart space is how we talk to our ancestors, how we talk to spirit. The heart has to remain open. If you're in entanglements like with the snake energy and you're dealing with people like that who want to see you wrapped up tight, you can't move, you're not going to be able to access your heart space properly. The heart space is how we do the healing. Let's see what else. Compassion. Having compassion for yourself, okay? Coming into balance with the zebra stone and black and white energy, all right? Knowing things aren't always black and white. Knowing that there's good and that there's bad. Knowing that that's a part of life, okay? Knowing that we can't get to the good without getting through the bad. That's how we learn. That's how we grow, all right? Embracing both parts. And ultimately using our intuition. Using our intuition. That's it. On the bottom, being committed. Coming into a higher commitment with yourself, with spirit here, with the collaborate card, all right? Coming into, and then also too with this masculine and feminine energy, with this collaborate, this is collaborating with each other. Two people who work well together. Two people who can come to the table and bounce ideas off each other. Maybe they're not doing the same thing. Maybe their missions might be different. But when they come together, they create a powerful energy. They create the King of Wands energy in each other, where they're able to be leaders sparking off in their paths. And then they come together with the Queen of Cups and bring about that nourishment and that healing towards each other. All right. So this is a collective this is a reading where the masculine and feminine, all these energies work together to create a spiritual union that can rise and move powerfully towards ascension. Okay? Being committed to the self and being committed to each other using their intuition. All right. Also, I'm just going to look at this real quick. Be aware of past life patterns, all right? When we're afraid of going into this tower energy and we want to hold on to things from the past, that means that we're stuck in something we're learning. That means we're stuck in something that we didn't learn from last time. And so now there's an opportunity to integrate it and make changes, okay? Don't be afraid to make changes in your life, okay? What's going to happen? People are going to tell you you can't do it. Okay. People are going to tell you you won't succeed. That's them, all right? People are going to make you feel bad. That's all on them. You have to make it about you. Remove other people and make it more about you. That's what I believe a reading should be about. You should be able to watch a reading and it should be about you. When we spend too much of our time thinking about other people and what they're doing to us and what they're saying about us behind our back, that's the blockages. Those are the blockages. That's the tower. Burn that down, okay? Move past this energy of people who want to have you blocked, stuck in the mind, thinking about somebody who's not thinking about you, or thinking about somebody that could be thinking about you in a negative way. Why would I want to devote more time to that when I'm on a powerful spiritual path and I'm a spiritual warrior? Why am I thinking about them stuck in the past? Be careful of readers who want to keep you in the past. Do we want to address issues from the past? Yes. Do we have to analyze and look at it? Yes. Do we have to stay there? No, we don't. We don't. We don't. All right. Let's see. Do I want to pull one more? I might pull one more card from the embroidered graveyard. Let's get a card from Spirit. Let me get a sip of tea really quickly. Pumpkin spice tea in honor of the season. All right, Spirit, ancestors, guides, give us one card for the masculine and feminine energy. We both are healing. Both are bringing down the tower. Moving towards the Four of Wands energy. Let's see. Sacred rage. All right. I don't know if I get rage with this, but for me, let's see on the bottom. We have the butterflies, we have the fire. So we have that King of Wands, and we have those butterflies there. So it's making, and it's coming from the chest too. So that power that exists when we are moving in tandem with our true collaborators, spirit, but when we are utilizing our hearts, okay? When we utilize our hearts, this particular picture here, if you saw this, this will be frightening for someone. So it's almost like if you are truly who you are and you walk in power like you need to, and you've been guided to do so, you will automatically burn away anything that's around you that will hold you back. Because people that see you will be afraid. For the negative ones that see you, they will be afraid to approach you and touch you. And the ones that are already around you and they see this, that coming out of your body, that energy, that fire, that passion, all right, that transformative passion, that transformative power, all right, if they see that, they're going to say, wait a minute, whoa, this might be too much for me, okay? Also, sacred rage. If you're dealing with people that are causing blockages, dealing with people that are bringing about the Five of Swords, deceptive energy, all right, manipulative energy, Seven of Swords, theft of spirit, of time, of everything, not just financial theft. Seven of Swords doesn't necessarily deal with that, but trickery, those type of energies. If you're dealing with tricksters, use that rage that you feel and that anger that you feel when you're dealing with them, and when you have the time to sit and say, wait a minute, something's not right. Maybe in the time you can't feel it, but when you sit down on your own and you say, wait a minute, something's not right. Use that rage that you feel, that sacred rage, to power and to bring about that spirit of boldness, all right, and fearlessness. Empower yourself out of that situation. Take this rage in your chest and burn down that tower that we saw earlier, okay? And turn it to ash, man. Turn it to ash. All right. If that made any sense to you guys, I don't know. This was just an interesting card to come out, but I get it. It's a good part and it's a bad thing. But bottom line is, if you're moving with this type of power, because this is still a powerful card. All right, you're gonna burn away things around you that are not needed anymore. Okay, turn it to ash. Turn it to ash, my friends. All right, peace until next time. Take care.